Alright, so here we are on the patch notes for Call of Duty Black Ops 7, or just kind of the blog post for it, and I wanted to read through the entire zombies ones. It's a little bit longer, we're going to kind of talk about it a little bit, but this is definitely very, very exciting. So, Round-based Zombies returns. Black Ops 7 Zombies content summary. Round-based Zombie returns with all new vehicle gameplay that takes players across a massive set of new locations. When crews collide, continuing the Dark Ether story, the Black Ops 6 crew collides with alternate versions of the original heroes, Richtofen, Nikolai, Takio, and Dempsey. In a never-before-seen incarnation, these legends return to face a new kind of nightmare, though in the Dark Ether, nothing is ever what it seems. A fight for survival. Survival maps return for the first time since Black Ops 2, focused entirely on outlasting the undead. Dead Ops Arcade 4. Blast into Black Ops 7 with a wild new mode, deadly weapons, and new arenas and over-the-top chaos. Whether you're solo or with the squad, DOA 4 is absolute mayhem. So we can kind of see the crew right here, which is just such a dope pick. That is so hard. But let's go ahead and keep rooted. In Treyarch's legendary round-based zombies mode, the nightmare begins where reality ends. Following the shocking revelations at the conclusion of Black Ops 6, the crew now appears to be trapped in the Dark Ether. This imprisonment in the Bermuda Triangle-like hellscape where the fog never lifts, the shadows breathe, and the dead don't rest, has given Treyarch Zombies developers freedom to explore across time and space. Black Ops 7 Zombies ventures into bold and uncharted territory where the team's creativity can absolutely run wild. This isn't just survival, it's a descent into madness. When crews collide, familiar faces from the darkness. With Weaver, Maya, Carver, and Gray damned to exist in this new nightmarish purgatory, their world is rocked still further. Mind-bending realities collide as they come face to face with an alternate incarnation of the original Zombies crew. From the darkness, familiar faces appear once more: Edward Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai, and Dempsey, with no idea of who the others are or how they got here. While new alliances may or may not be formed, these legends return alongside the crew from Black Ops 6 to face a new kind of nightmare. Though in the Dark Ether, nothing is ever what it seems. First of all, there's a terrifying new world to explore. Ooh, trapped in the Dark Ether. Explore a vast and foreboding landscape and visit a series of eerie and forgotten locations, offering a multitude of threats, secrets, and storylines with horrors around almost every corner. Face down the undead hordes, unearth secrets, and dig into the shadows of a forgotten world for discoveries sometimes best left undisturbed. As you travel through this haunted hellscape, the roads between locations can be dangerous and unforgiving. Fortunately, there's a fifth member of the crew to rely on for all your transportation needs. Player with previous experience using transportation in their travels should be pleased to learn that Black Ops 7's launch map will allow access to a well-weathered, fully drivable Wonder vehicle to forge a path into the unknown. Okay, so this vehicle is actually pretty cool. So you can upgrade this, which it looks like a Abomination head. You can get a Wonderwaff turret on top. It's an interesting vehicle because the back is also Pack-a-Punch. Like, you can have part of the Pack-a-Punch parts on it. So the question is, can you keep Pack-a-Punch with you forever? Which we'll have to wait a little bit, obviously, to know that. But the return of survival core movement updates. Dead Ops Arcade 4. Okay, here we go. Survival maps, core movement. So survival maps are coming back for the first time since Black Ops 2, delivering a focused, unfiltered, round-based zombies experience at individual locations throughout the launch map. There are no quests other than you and your squad surviving against the relentless undead for as long as you can. Core movement changes also make an appearance in Black Ops 7 Zombies, with omni-movement innovations and combat role present, as well as the disappearance of tactical sprint has also been removed from the zombies by default. I like tac sprint, bro. Dead Ops Arcade 4 is confirmed. This top-down twin-stick zombie shooter, shown above, right here of course, provides plenty of frantic arcade-style action along with XP progression packed with power-ups, traps, and relentless waves of enemies. This is pure over-the-top co-op chaos for up to 4 players. Expect more details soon. Full Zombies reveal only weeks away. Black Ops 7 Zombies is shaping up to be one hell of a ride, and you won't have to wait long to uncover more intel. The official Black Ops 7 Zombies reveal is only weeks away. Now, I did want to read this real quick. This isn't just zombies, this is everything. This is kind of like the progression. So, connected progression, the most player rewarding experience ever in Black Ops, featuring connected player, weapon progression across campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, rewarding players no matter what mode you choose to play. Weapon build sharing, sharing your created weapon builds directly with friends, or input a weapon build online in your loadouts via its weapon build code. That's sweet. So like if you see a build online on like Twitter, you can just copy it down and it'll just load it right onto yours. Weapon prestige returns. For the first time since Black Ops 4, players who reach max level with a weapon will be able to enter weapon prestige. Hell yeah. Each weapon will feature 2 weapon prestiges along with a build-changing prestige attachment, unique weapon camos, and additional rewards. This is the deepest weapon prestige system yet. That's so cool. That's like one thing I've been saying so much about Call of Duty is we need more progression, bro. You can hit master prestige level 1000 easily. Black Ops 6, it was so easy to do. Once you get there, there's nothing left to do. Like, we need more. Camos, and more camos. Black Ops 7 features more ways to unlock weapon camos than ever before, with 16 mastery camos to unlock across multiplayer, zombies, and co-op campaign at launch, and Call of Duty Warzone at the start of Season 1. Wow. So even campaign has a freaking mastery camo. Okay, so we got Cerebral Link, C-Link Online, a unified user interface and HUD display across all Black Ops 7 campaign and multiplayer systems. Basically, the interface. Okay. Toolbox, the latest and current generation graphic effects. Okay. That really isn't nothing. This is a ton of the guns for Black Ops 7 that we're going to be seeing. We got classic prestige updates, weapon prestige evolved. Okay, so we got weapon prestige master level to 250. Jeez. Holy moly. Okay, so complete 2 weapon prestige and you'll automatically graduate into weapon prestige master with 250 levels to climb through and chase a worthy unique camo at the end of the journey. Wow. So once you fully max a weapon to 250, you get a camo. That is something we have definitely been needing. There's a few things I wanted to talk about that are kind of not really on this blog post, but the first map, which is going to basically be transit, it's going to be one massive map. Now, this is also going to have 6 POIs inside of the map that are eventually all going to be survival modes or survival maps that you can play, which we kind of just read about. Now, this is actually super cool, but the question is it's a big map, right? We're going to be able to use transportation, but I like to think back to Terminus. We can use transportation on Terminus. They said it was the biggest map they ever created, so are we just going to get a Terminus 2.0? We're going to be seeing, you know, transit, a ton of transit stuff come back. Town, farm. There's no bus, that's why we have the actual Wonder Vehicle. The Wonder Vehicle is basically in place of the bus, but this is super interesting, this whole idea, right? But the big map in this thing is you can venture off wherever the hell you want. You can go to the places like, say, town and go through rounds, and then you can go out into the fog with your Wonder Vehicle. Now, in the fog, rounds don't progress. There is no such thing as rounds when you're in the fog. There's going to be Easter eggs, quests in the POIs, but also outside of the POIs. So I like to kind of refer to this as a open world map that you can do whatever the hell you want. You can go wherever you want. You can do whatever quest you want. But if you want to, you can head into a POI and do some round based stuff, right? Easter eggs, stuff like that. But there is going to be stuff outside of the fog. Now, what I've heard from a lot of creators is that at the start of the game, you can pretty much get everything. Gobble gums, pack-a-punch, any upgrade inside of the game once you load in. So it kind of reminds me a lot of open world stuff, right? We don't know. We know it's round based, but it is going to be a mix. We do have Outbreak 2 coming with Black Ops 7. It hasn't been confirmed, but just trust it's coming. It's been leaked so much and stuff. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, everything is going to be pretty cool. And one thing most people aren't talking about is they have actually promised the Zombies community that there is going to be an intro cutscene for every single map in this game, which is super hype. You know, Black Ops 6, we had none of that at all, which was super depressing. But yeah, it's definitely very exciting. You know, reading about this stuff just makes me so hyped, man. I genuinely am pretty hyped. I know a lot of people aren't, and I know a lot of people are, but let me know in the comment section, what do you guys hope to see? What do you guys want to see? What do you think they should change? What do you think they should add? Thank you guys again. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.